What if I told you 75 days from now, you would be posting more content than you ever have through this entire year? Would you believe me? It sounds crazy, right? I know. That's exactly what this 75 hard challenge is going to do for you. This is no regular 75 hard challenge, okay? Because I know everyone's like, Deja, we've already heard of 75 hard. You didn't make this up. This isn't new. Well, hold on, hear me out. Okay, this is not just an ordinary 75 hard. This is 75 hard specifically tailored to my content creator girlies. This is specifically tailored to my girls or guys who constantly struggle with consistency. You'll start it, but then you'll stop. You'll have the motivation for it, but you don't know what to post. Well, I'm gonna give you all the nitty gritty, and I'm gonna have you start this challenge, or you can, of course, start it whenever you're ready. But I feel like today would be the best day to start this challenge, especially if you are seeing this today. Then I really feel like you should start today. You do not need a fancy camera. You do not need the best mic. You do not need the best background, the best atmosphere, the best type of clothing. You don't need all that, okay? You just need your personality, you, and a camera. That's it. And by a camera, it could be your iPhone. That's quite literally what I'm actually referring to. So yes, no more babbling though. I'm jumping right into it. So my first non-negotiable is to post one piece of content daily. And if this is too much for you, you can tweak it to where you feel like you know for a fact, like there's no reason you shouldn't do this. My personal non-negotiable is that I have to post one video within 2 days. So I can post one video and then I'll wait 2 days and I can post another video. Daily is just a bit much for me, and I know, I get it, this is part of 75 hard, but you're lucky to even get a video weekly from me. So I feel like tailored to me, 2 days I post a video, I feel like that's a win for me. Specifically on TikTok. You can do this on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. It doesn't take long to make a very short TikTok clip, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. I started doing the second one, and the second one is personally my favorite. It is working on a YouTube video for at least 30 minutes every single day, whether that is you filming the video, posting the video, or doing any kind of editing, any sort of just paying attention to your content. You're putting 30 minutes solely into your craft. And this is personally my favorite because I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, I work, yeah, I do all these other things, but I can give away 30 minutes to film a video. I can do that. Okay, like if I film like a 15-minute video, it probably might take me 20, maybe 25 with complications with my storage or my lighting or something. But I mean, 30 minutes is really not a whole lot. So I feel like that's personally doable, at least for me. Again, tailor it to you, how it would be a challenge for you. So if you feel like 30 minutes is kind of stretching it, then I would personally say give it at least 15. And I get it, it's 75 hard, you're supposed to be doing the hard things. But I want you guys to structure it in a way where you know that you can do this. If you don't have 30 minutes in your day to at least do this for yourself, then I'd rather you just take 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day to do this for yourself than to have to really stretch yourself thin for that 30 minutes and end result, you stop doing it because you truly didn't have the time for it. Tailor it to how it would suit you, but still keep it a challenge for yourself. I don't want you guys to be super relaxed on it and easy up on, you know, certain things just because I said to tailor it. I don't want this to be super easy for you. Because if it's easy, then this isn't really a challenge, you know? 30 minutes a day of posting or editing or scheduling your YouTube content every single day. And if I can do it, I feel like you guys can do it too. This one is kind of a no-brainer in my opinion, but maybe it's just because I've heard of this tip a lot. But take 15 to 30 minutes to engage with your audience. So whoever is commenting on your videos, reacting to your videos, stitching your videos, liking your videos, like if people are taking the time out of their day to leave a comment, you definitely want to acknowledge them and respond back to them. You know, this is your community. Say thank you, say hey, I appreciate your thoughts on the video, whatever you want to say, but just make sure you engage with your audience and engage with your community, engage with your mutuals, because that is really setting a good grounding for your community, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's another non-negotiable. You want to do that daily. Another daily non-negotiable is, I believe that we should take at least 5 to 10 minutes to learn something new regarding content creation. So whether that's how to use a new app or a new feature, or learning how to use a different font, or learning how to edit our thumbnails better, no matter what it is, I feel like we should all take 5 to 10 minutes a day and try to expand our craft, basically. And then my last daily habit is to plan your next day the night before. So every night, I'm pretty much planning how my entire layout for tomorrow looks like. So that way, when the following day gets here, I'm not sitting here scrambling, trying to figure out what am I gonna do today, what do I feel like doing, at what time am I gonna do this, at what time am I gonna do that. And then, if I don't give myself a time for these things, you're ultimately gonna say, what? I'll do it later. So yes, plan your entire day the night before, so you already know what you're gonna do, so you can get those things done. Moving on to our weekly non-negotiables. We're going to batch create 3 pieces of content every single week. And I know you're like, Deja, well, you just said we're gonna be posting daily. I know, but that was the shorts. I didn't get into the long form content. But when you batch create 3 pieces of content weekly, that already sets you up ahead of yourself, because say, I don't know what everyone's long form content goal is, but if you already struggle to post once a week or once a month, then batch creating 3 pieces of content weekly will give you like a good 12 videos for the entire month. So instead of you going from 1 video a month, you're doing 12. That is a lot. In my personal opinion, that is a lot. I know there's some people who can post every single day, but again, that's why we're here. This is what the challenge is for. So yeah, batch create your long form content and then schedule it. And then on those days where you were supposed to film because maybe you fell behind on something, you just take one of the videos that you batch created, post it, boom, it's handled. And if you batch create the 3 long form contents ahead of time, that's pretty much all you needed to do for the week, honestly, except for the short form content, obviously, unless you would like to batch create that too. And if anything, you can actually get short form content out of your long form content videos. It just depends on the video. Second thing with our weekly non-negotiables is, it is very important to check your analytics. It's very important to see what your viewers like, what does better, what video doesn't do too hot. Whatever does really well, you want to try your best to kind of like keep that ball rolling. I'm not saying to copy the exact video that got you numbers. I don't know about that. I don't know, because people see that. But I am saying, if you happen to get a video and it does really well, what was the topic about? What were you doing? What were you talking about? And so what was your energy? What energy were you giving when you were doing that video? So I just want you guys to pay attention to those kind of things and those kind of details whenever you look at your analytics, because whatever's performing well, we want to keep doing that, right? You want to keep doing what's performing well. So, and I'm not saying to box yourself in. I'm just saying strategically, it's just very important to pay attention to your analytics. This one is kind of a non-negotiable. I'm not even going to say kind of. This one is a negotiable in a sense. But if you're someone who has been posting and for some reason it's just not doing well, try to change things up. Try different types of editing, try a different style, try a different topic, So if you are posting and you're actually trying to be consistent, but it is still not doing anything for you, aside from giving it time, obviously, switch it up. So this one is for my content creators who are also looking to build an extra source of income. Focus on that second source of income, whether that is a print on demand business, a digital product business, a clothing business, a hair business, whatever you need to do. Whatever that second source of income is, you want to work on that every single week. You do not want to go an entire week and not touch it. If anything, that is actually something you should touch daily, because a business is always going, and if a business is always going, you need to work on that daily. The plus side to that is that when you have an online store or an additional business, your YouTube will not be your only source of income. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but you always want to have something else to lean back on, just in case, because you never know, you really don't. And then the last weekly non-negotiable that I'd like to talk about, which is already something I already brushed up on, is to plan your content ahead. If you film your content and you edit it, all you really need to do left is just to schedule it. Honestly, especially long form content, YouTube lets you schedule and post your videos. So once you schedule everything in there, you don't really have to touch it anymore. You just have to go in and just see how it's doing, respond to people. But as far as batch creating, if you've already did your 3 videos for the week, that's good. If that is super easy for you, maybe bump it up a little bit. Maybe bump it up to 5 videos a week. Tailor it however you need to. If it sounds too easy, add something else. If it sounds too hard, bump it down a little bit. Maybe bump it down to like 1 video a week, 2 videos a week. I feel like 1 is a little easy, but that's just me. Maybe some people really struggle with 1. But tailor it to how it would fit you. If it is going to be a challenge for you, tailor it that way. And I have 3 final rules for the 75 hard content creator challenge. And it is no overthinking, because I know that is what gets a lot of us. We will think about a video and it could be the best video that you could have ever had, and you won't even know it because you never posted it. So don't overthink it. If it flops, that's okay. We'll give it time. If it never goes anywhere, that's fine. That's okay. At least we put it out there. At least we know. It's never a I'll never know kind of thing. Okay, so do not overthink it. If this is what you want to post and you thought that was a great idea, post it. Post it. Having the video done is better than having the video perfect, because I will tell you, there's almost never a perfect video. Almost never a perfect video. No excuses. That's the second rule. You can adapt things when needed, when it's absolutely an emergency, okay. But no excuses. We are not going to come up with reasons to not do these things. That is the whole point of the 75 hard challenge. It is hard for us to be consistent, hence why we're here. And then the final one, which is a total killer for me, but no skipping days. I'm so bad at that. Guys, I'm so bad at that. Like, I be skipping. Like, I'll come back to it, but like, I be skipping, guys. So that's a personal hard one for me. But here we are. We're still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. Drop your 75 hard down below if you guys already have it ready to tailor it your specific way. Let me know what parts of this video that you're gonna take out of it. If you made it all the way to the end, please give me a fire or a muscle emoji, because I just want to see if you guys are so committed to this like I am. And I'm so happy that you guys made it to the end of this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you like content like this, or if you found it useful. And I promise the subscription is free. It does not cost any money. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so, so much. Bye.